Hi everyone, this is Soumya Avasti. Welcome to my YouTube channel Study with Soumya. Make sure to subscribe this channel if you haven't subscribed till now. This channel is definitely going to be very helpful for you. So please do subscribe. Also when subscribing, turn on the bell icon so that whenever I'm uploading a video, there will be a notification for that. So make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell icon. Also do join us at our Telegram channel. The link for the Telegram channel is given in the description itself. Well, most of the students have started receiving mail from Accenture side regarding the complete walkthrough of their recruitment process in the Accenture, right? And for those who haven't received any mail from Accenture till now, so you don't have to worry because they are accessing, they are just analyzing, they are evaluating your documents which you have submitted during the time of registration. So this can take some time, but don't worry, you will be also getting the mail in few days. Till then you can just keep preparing for the same. Well, in this video, to help you all, what we are going to do, we are going to do the discussion of all rounds that are there in the Accenture, the syllabus that you have to cover, the level of difficulty, the time allotted for a particular section, the number of questions that you will be getting, and all sort of things. So make sure to watch the complete video till the end. What else you can do, that don't forget to share the video with your friends as well, so that even they can know the complete idea about the recruitment process. See, before starting the preparation of any exam, it's very important that you know about the syllabus, about the questions, level of difficulty, so that accordingly you can prepare, right? Because it's not like you are preparing a very high level questions for an exam which are going to ask very easy level questions. That's not make sense, right? So that is the case. Well, let's start with the video now. So first of all, we'll be discussing about the Accenture roles and packages. So this time Accenture is hiring for two roles, that is associate software engineer and another one is software engineer. So for associate software engineer, the CTC is 4.5 LPA, and for software engineer the CTC is 6.5 LPA. Right now you must be wondering, is there any different process or different recruitment process for associate software engineer and software engineer? Well, no, the process is almost like the process is same. You have to go through all the rounds that we are going to cover in the video. The only thing is that whether you will be getting associate software engineer or software engineer role depends on the performance on all the rounds and also in the interview itself. So if you have done really good, then you will be getting the software engineer role. So it all depends on the performance itself. There will be no separate round for software engineer role. Talking about the fixed pay for associate software engineer, so that is going to be 3,83,000. Let me write the same here. And similarly for software engineer, that will be 5,41,000. And the remaining is variable pay. So that is fixed pay and the remaining one is variable pay, right? So you must have understood about the roles and packages. So let's see. So first of all, what are the rounds that you have to go through for the complete selection in Accenture? So first of all, there will be cognitive and technical assessment. Here, 90 minutes will be given to you where you have to solve 90 questions. It means 1 minute for one question, right? See, time management is very important. It's not like just you are making the question correct, you are doing the questions with accuracy, but you are not managing the time. So that won't work for you. So you have to manage the time as well. Okay, so here what you will be having, so you will be having questions from English ability, from analytical reasoning, from numerical ability. We'll be discussing about the syllabus of all these three sections in further in the video. And for technical parts, so you will be getting pseudo codes, or where some code, pseudo code will be given to you. You have to determine the logic, you have to find the output. Some common application and MS Office based MCQ will be there, so they are not going to be that difficult. Some questions related to your core subject, that is networking, security and cloud. So basic questions will be there, so you don't have to worry about this. We'll be covering further about these in the video itself. Next round is the coding fundamentals of programming, or basically a coding round is there. So if you will clear this round, that is CT round, that is cognitive and technical assessment round, instantly your coding round will started. So if you have cleared the sectional cutoff for this first round, instantly your second round will be started on the same time, on the same day. So that you have to keep in your mind. But if you didn't get shortlisted, so your process will be over till first itself. First is first round itself, right? So here you will be having two questions that you have to solve in 45 minutes. Let me tell you that this particular round, round 1, that is elimination round. Okay, so this one is elimination round, whereas round 2 and round 3, they both are mandatory rounds. It means it is mandatory to attempt them. It is mandatory to attempt them, but they are not elimination round. So here you will be having two questions that you have to solve in 45 minutes. And already I have made one video on the coding questions asked in Accenture. So talking about the difficulty level, so they are going to be easy to moderate level only. They won't be that difficult. So just practice the questions and that will work for you. They are not that difficult. You can choose any programming language of your choice, like a C, C++, Java, Python, .NET or so, right? So it's not like there is any language restriction there on their platform. Fine. Next, you will be having communication test. So that is going to be 20 minutes only. Okay. So here you will be judged on various things like is your pronunciation, your fluency for speaking English, sentence completion ability, and vocabulary. So all these things you will be judged on, right? And if you clear that one, or basically this is a mandatory round. So if you attempted all these two rounds, that is round 2 and round 3, so then you will be getting a chance for the interview in the Accenture itself. So interview basically varies from candidate to candidate. So it's not like there is a certain time allotted or fixed for that, but approximately if I will talk, so that is of 30 minutes. So interview is going to be very easy. We'll be discussing about that. So first of all, let's see the important topics for cognitive assessment. So talking about English part, so you will be getting error spotting questions where a sentence will be given to you and you have to determine the error. Active to passive voice conversion you have to do. Direct to indirect speech, synonyms and antonyms. Reading comprehension will be there. Parajumbles means some sentences will be jumbled and you have to make a proper sentence from these jumbled parts. And next you will be getting fill in the blanks or so based on some tenses, articles, prepositions. So all these cover the fundamental parts that we have covered from the childhood itself. Okay, so that is not going to be very difficult, but as if it is elimination round, so you have to take care of accuracy as well. Also the time is very limited, that is 1 minute for one question, so you have to take care of time as well. Also there is no negative marking, so take care of that there is no negative marking. So please don't leave any question, just mark it whether you know the proper answer or not. Next we have for numerical ability we have number system. Already I have the videos on number system that I have made for TCS, but see these topics, number system, percentage and all, they are not just for TCS itself, for other companies also they do ask questions on that. So if you want you can watch those videos, that is going to be helpful for you. I have the videos on percentage as well, so just watch it out. And next you'll be getting the questions from time, speed and distance, time and work, simple and compound interest, profit loss, averages. Talking about the difficulty level, so the questions are not going to be that difficult, but if your concept is not clear, so for sure every question is difficult for you. So that is very important that you have practiced the aptitude in a proper manner and you are having a proper understanding of all the concepts with respect to the section, right? And ratio, proportion is there, mixture, allegation, permutation, combination and probability. So these are the topics that you have to prepare for the aptitude part or the numerical ability part. And next one is the reasoning part. So for reasoning, you will be getting questions from data arrangements, from blood relations, direction, data interpretation, data sufficiency, clocks and calendars, and coding decoding. Okay, so I hope you understood the complete syllabus. Now let's talk about the technical assessment syllabus. So that is the this is the part of the first round itself. So here you will be getting questions from common applications that we use like MS Office and all, networking and security related questions, cloud based questions, pseudocode questions, right? Also good to prepare like programming based question, right? Programming based question. So pseudocode is generally you can relate it with the output based question that we do have in programming. Okay, and already I have some videos on the pseudocode based questions, but that is from Capgemini. But see, question is going to be same no matter whether you are applying for the Capgemini or Accenture, pseudocode is same thing, right? So you can watch those video, that will be helpful for you. So pseudocode question we have, and then you will be getting questions from data structure like a stack, queue, linked list, trees, and graphs. And output based questions will be there from programming languages like a C, C++, and Java. So these are the topics for technical assessment. Now let's talk about the communication test. So I already discussed that in the communication test, what matters is your pronunciation. So basically what will happen, some sentence will be there on your screen. Sentence will be there on your screen. You have to recite this sentence. So they'll be checking that the way you are speaking, your pronunciation, your vocabulary, on all these sets you will be judged, right? You have to complete a story. These kind of things also you can get in the communication test. You have to arrange a sentence and you have to make a sensible sentence. So these kind of questions you will be getting in the communication test, but that is not going to be very difficult, so don't worry about this. Also, that's not an elimination round. Only the round one is the elimination round, so it's very important that you prepare very good manner for that first round. So here you will be judged on fluency, sentence formation, and vocabulary. Next round is the interview. So interview is going to be of approx 30 minutes, and here you will be getting two panelists, right? So you can say that this round is a combo of TR and HR. So for technical round, for technical interview, you will be getting questions based on your resume, like the project you have done, or some questions related to the programming languages mentioned on your resume. Some questions based on OOPS as well. So talking about interview, that what we have communicated with the students, so that is not that difficult. So if you have cleared that first round, if you have come up to interview round, so it means you are 99% selected. Only if you are not doing any kind of blunder in the interview, so you are 99% selected, right? So just be confident at the time of interview. And HR interview will be just a basic round where they'll be asking something related to your background and relocation, night shifts, and some sort of things like your hobbies and so. Okay, so these were all the rounds that is there in the Accenture, and believe me, if you clear that first round, so all these rounds are going to be the basic one, and for sure you will be selected. So start preparing for the first round itself, because that is the elimination round. And next round are the mandatory round. Also the role that will be allocated to you, that depends on your performance in second and third round. That is the coding and communication test also, and the interview round as well. So if you want to get the package of 6.5 LPA that is allocated to software engineer, so you have to make your performance best one. Okay, so depending on your performance, you will be getting the role of either software engineer or associate software engineer. So it all depends on your performance, right? I hope that this video has give you a proper idea of how to prepare for the Accenture, and you have got the proper idea about what topics to prepare and all sort of things. So thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe the channel, make sure to like the video, and thank you everyone. Be safe everyone. Bye bye.